Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Transparently DY, keeping it 100% transparent as we extend our family with love through CNY fertility. What's up, fam? How are you doing today? How is your 2019 going? What is your journey like this year? I've been gone, y'all, because I have not been feeling well. I'm not like throwing up, but I feel so tired all the time, and I feel I'm gonna have to say I just feel sick. I just don't feel like me. I feel really like sick, and I also have found out that when you're pregnant, that your body does not digest food as fast, so that explains that old heavy weighted feeling that I was having. Every time I eat, I just feel really weighted and heavy, and like I've gone to a buffet and eaten too much food. That's what it feels like. My constipation is clearing. I stopped all of my meds. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I said I'm gonna keep it transparent, and that's what I meant. I'm gonna do. I stopped all my meds. Everything. The progesterone, the estrogen, the progesterone and oil. I haven't even taken my prenatal vitamins. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Y'all can beat me up in the comments if you want to. I'm 11 weeks now. You're supposed to stop all the meds at 12 weeks. Anyway, you want me to be honest with y'all? I stopped them at like 9 weeks. I was sick, not throwing up, but I would get like spurts of like nausea. I was super tired, exhausted. Everything I ate made me feel terrible, and I was constipated as heck with that progesterone. Oh my god, I couldn't keep getting the clonics, I was so constipated. I was like, nope, I'm done with this. I stopped everything. Y'all can beat me up in the comments, but guess what? My baby is fine, still growing, and nothing happened. I do not, let me say this, I do not suggest that you all do what I did. Please don't stop your meds. Please don't. Take your meds. They say take them to 12 weeks. Please take your meds to 12 weeks, man. Go ahead and just take them to 12 weeks. It makes no sense to stop them. That's my disclaimer. Keep me in prayer. I had gained so much weight. I gained like 15 pounds. And I was like, And now let me tell you, now I'm not trying to, monitor my weight while I'm pregnant. That's not my goal. My goal is to be healthy throughout my pregnancy, because a lot of people get pregnant and they're like, oh, I'm eating for two so I can have this. I'm eating for two so I can have that. I'm eating for two so I can do this. And then they gain all this weight. And then after they have the baby, they realize that it's not as easy to get that weight off as they thought that it would be. For me, I don't want to be unhealthy with my pregnancy. A lot of people in the group now, they're like 7 weeks. Ooh, I got a fudge. Ooh, I'm showing. Ooh, like, show us your pudge. I'm like, girl, I ain't got no pudge. What are you talking about? I'm 11 weeks. My stomach is the same exact size it was before I got pregnant. My baby's the size of a fig this week. So I'm not saying that you can't show early. I'm just saying for me, for D, I'm not interested in showing. I'm just not. And I don't want to like be pushing my stomach out and making my stomach bigger than what it is, for show. And I'm just being honest with y'all. You know, I mean, to each his own, man. Y'all know how I do. I don't judge nobody for nothing. Y'all do, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to say you showing that 3 weeks, girl, you showing that 3 weeks. I'm gonna hit the like button and keep it moving. I don't want to be big. I just don't. That's not cute to me. I don't care if you're pregnant or not. It's so unhealthy to be so huge because you have lack of self-control when it comes to what you eat and not working out. I was not working out. I was eating and sleeping. And on my off days, I sleep literally all day long. Like I told you in the other video, like, I used to have to take sleeping pills to make myself go to sleep. If I'm in the car, if I lay my head back and close my eyes, I'm gonna go to sleep right here in the car. Now I just sleep a lot. So I have, you know, started implementing walking. My doctor says 30 to 45 minutes a day every day. So I do, y'all know I'm a nurse. I work on my feet, walking all day. But on my off days, I need to start walking as well. I'm not drinking my shake. I have the berry punch with the electrolytes in it. I'm not drinking this as a meal replacement. I am drinking this as hydration, because another thing that I've had is a lot of dehydration. I have been super dehydrated. My lips be dry. I just feel dry. So I figured out the blueberry punch from Smoothie King, and it replaces the electrolytes, kind of like a Gatorade. It replaces the electrolytes in your body to help you rehydrate, because even with drinking water, I am dehydrated as all get out. So what else? The constipation, dehydration, feeling tired, feeling full. I had a headache. Oh my God. I was at work the other day and I had a headache so bad that it was making me nauseous and I couldn't see out of this eye. So I was gonna go to my neurologist, but I kept putting it off because I really just didn't want to leave the team short. I didn't want to leave the team short, so I kept putting it off to like 3. And by 3, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. But by the time I got in the traffic in Atlanta trying to get to the neurologist's office was closed already. Well, they were closing and they couldn't see me. What else? I can feel the baby move. I can feel the baby moving and kicking. Oh, we went to a doctor's appointment. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all. I don't know if I like this OBGYN. Let me just quickly tell y'all. First of all, this was a quick appointment. It wasn't like a detailed appointment at all. They went in, when we got there, they took us for an ultrasound. The ultrasound was quick. I'm talking about quick. It took me longer to take my bottoms off and get on the table than it was for her to do the ultrasound. She, boom, baby, heartbeat, and done. Boom, just that quick. We went to go sit, and they weighed me, and that's when I noticed I had gained a bunch of weight. And then the nurse practitioner I was supposed to see was behind or something, so I couldn't see her, and they put me with a different one. She comes in and she's like, basically hands me this book that was created by their office, and this book just tells you what you can take, what you can't take, what you can expect from your appointments, when you will have your appointments, all the way up. And she was like, okay, we're not letting you go over 40 weeks with this pregnancy. So if you don't deliver by November 7th, we're taking the baby November 7th. Basically what she said. So I said to her, I said, okay, well, that's cool. So she was getting ready to leave, and I was like, well, let me ask you a question. What about the subchorionic hemorrhage? And so she was like, you don't have a subchorionic hemorrhage. I'm like, yes, I do. My RE has been telling me that I have a subchorionic hemorrhage the entire time. So, and I just went to the ER 5 days ago. It was 5 days prior to the appointment. So why are you saying that I don't have a subchorionic hemorrhage? And she was like, well, let me check. And she go back through the ultrasound. She's like, you don't have a subchorionic hemorrhage. I said, it must be gone. I was like, okay, cool. So it's gone. I'm for that. Does that mean I can go back to work? Because I work 2 full-time jobs as a nurse, you know. Can I go back to work? And I told her as an ER nurse, yes, you can go back to work. You ain't got no restrictions, no pelvic rest, no nothing. You ain't on no restrictions. Carry on with life. So I call my job. Hey, I'm off leave. I can come back to work. My doctor has released me. I'm good. I can come back to work. I went to work one day. And I was bleeding all over the place. I was in so much pain. So it was ridiculous. Ended up back in the ER. I called them from the ER. They said, come over. Come to the office. And so I came over to the office because they was taking a long time in the ER. Came over to the office. She's like, oh, okay. They did another ultrasound. That's what they did. They did another ultrasound, and there was a different ultrasound lady, and she did see the subchorionic hemorrhage, but she called it a resolving subchorionic hemorrhage because now it was only a 2 mm. So if you remember, it was 14, then it went to 5, so now it's 2. So it's right on top of my cervix, and the bleeding, I guess, resolves it. So when you bleed, I guess that means that the subchorionic hemorrhage is shrinking or it's going away. So that's why she called it resolving. But I was livid. I'm like, why would you tell me that it's okay for me to go back to work and that I don't have a subchorionic hemorrhage, and then I go back to work and then I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm in pain. I'm thinking I'm having a miscarriage. Like, that to me is so unfair. I think once I said to her, you know, they say I have a subchorionic hemorrhage, I feel like she should have sent me back to get a more detailed ultrasound, and she didn't do that. So that's why I don't know about them. But the lady that I saw when I came over there, she was great. And she was like, listen, I said, I'm so used to taking care of everybody else that I don't take care of myself. I just take care of everybody else, you know. And she said to me, she said, you can't keep setting yourself on fire to keep everybody else around you warm. And those are words that I will probably never forget. Because I do that. I always put myself on the back burner. I'm always doing for everybody else and taking care of everybody else, and then I'm depleted. And I think what happens is I put that extra pressure on Steven to replenish me. And so it does become very overwhelming for him to have to keep replenishing me, and I'm steady dishing everything out to everybody else. So she said, why are you working 2 full-time jobs? Do you financially need to work 2 full-time jobs? And I said, honest to God, no. Honest to God, our monthly bills probably come to $2,300. One of my checks is more than that. After 401k, after benefits, after all of that, one of my checks can cover every bill in our house. As you all know, Steven works for Delta. He makes way more money than me. I don't know. I'm just being transparent with you guys, man. I don't know if it's a competition thing mentally, or if it's just that I don't want him to think just because he makes more money than me that I need him. Because when people feel like that you need them, sometimes they treat you different. So I can't honestly say why I do that, but I kind of just kind of feel like I want to be equal to him. And she said to me, you done lost your mind. You have to let that man be a man. You have to let him be a man. And it makes no sense for you to have invested all of this into this in vitro fertilization to finally get the baby, and then you lose the baby because of your pride. If you don't have to work 2 jobs, if you don't have to financially work 2 jobs to sustain your household, you are working 1 job, and that's all I'm gonna write on this letter, is that you can work 1 job. She was very stern with me. She was very informative with me. She was almost like a big sister. And she's like, no, you're not doing that. No. So now you can choose which job you want to work, but you're only doing 1. Period. We're going to preserve this pregnancy. I agree with the other MP that you are not going over 40 weeks. Not even by a day. Because I was really hoping to push it out to the 10th because his birthday is November 10th. And she was like, nope, cancel that. Not even to the 10th. Not even the 7th in 12 hours. You're not doing that. In worst case scenario, we'll take the baby. We'll give you a C-section. Baby coming out at 40 weeks. So, I'm cool with that. I said whatever. They did not listen to the baby's heartbeat in the office. I guess like at a certain week, they wait till a certain week before they start listening to the baby heartbeat or something. I'm not sure. But I just know that that they didn't listen to the baby's heartbeat. I purchased my own Doppler, and I was able to find the baby's heartbeat. I'm gonna merge the video on the end so that you guys can hear the baby's heartbeat. I was able to find the baby's heartbeat, and like you can hear the baby kicking and moving around on the inside. So that really made my day, because I was just having a terrible day. I was feeling very sick, and that just made my whole day. It made my day. It really did. What else? So I'm gonna merge that video at the end. We go back to the doctor on May 6th, and that's supposed to be a 3-hour visit. I don't know what in the world they're gonna be doing for 3 hours, but it's a 3-hour visit that I'm supposed to be doing that day. I guess it's a more extensive ultrasound. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna show up and keep it moving. So now listen, I have only drank that much of this smoothie, and I feel terrible. Just that quick, I do. I can press through this though. I gotta press through this. I can feel the baby move. Like I can feel it moving right now. I can feel the baby moving. I can't feel it externally, but I feel it on the inside of me. And let me tell you, the first time it happened, I was out to eat with my son. Maybe we were at Olive Garden. Baby loves Olive Garden. Girl, we gotta talk about this food thing. Let me hurry up, because I'm dragging in this video. Okay, so me and my son was at Olive Garden, and we was eating. And I kind of felt something go like in my stomach. It's like, I was like, oh my God, what the heck was that? I totally forgot I was pregnant. I was like, oh my God, something's going on. And that was the first time I felt the baby move. So now I feel the baby move all the time. And I'm only 11 weeks. That was at 10 weeks. So I first felt the baby move inside of me at 10 weeks. Now I'm 11 weeks. So I feel the baby move all the time. And when I was coming from my bank, and it's a Popeyes by then. I have coupons. So I stopped at the Popeyes, right? I stopped at the Popeyes. I ordered my food. I got the red beans and rice and 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. I ate the red beans and rice. Everything was fine. I literally took 1 bite of the chicken and I felt immediately, I felt horrible. Like, baby does not like Popeyes at all. Popeyes was a no-go. And then the red beans and rice was fine, just not the chicken. So I went to another day. I went to this gonna be TMI, okay? I went to, y'all know I've been battling with constipation because of the progesterone, right? I went to Taco Bell. I was craving tacos so bad. I went to Taco Bell with my grown self. Taco Bell is probably 8 minutes away from my house. I had the Taco Supremes, 3 of them. I ate 1 of them, and I was in the process of eating the second one. When I literally began to poop myself. Baby, my body did not like Taco Bell at all. But Olive Garden, baby loves Olive Garden. Olive Garden is that joint. It tastes great. She loves it. It moves around and everything. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's it with the updates. I mean, it's just like, I just feel terrible. That's how I feel. Like, I want to just go lay back down. I got so much stuff to running around to do today, and I feel awful. I don't know. It feels like she's like balling up right now. Maybe the I don't know. Maybe because I ain't ate or something. Oh, yesterday I woke up with heartburn so bad I thought I was having chest pain. So I did start the omeprazole again, but that's it. Alright, y'all, I'm rambling now. I ain't really got nothing else going on. I don't feel good right now, so I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna try to vlog for y'all the 3-hour appointment, because I want y'all to see what this 3-hour appointment consists of, because I want to see what the 3-hour consists of, because like, I'm like, 3 hours? What y'all got to do for 3 hours? Okay, it's gonna take y'all 3 hours to draw some blood and do an ultrasound. This is ridiculous. But anyway, all right, y'all know how we doing on here. Keep your faith on fleet, and always remember, strive to be on top, because the bottom is already too crowded. Thank you for coming on this crazy journey with me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you all that's keeping me encouraged, that's sending me messages, that's commenting down below. If you all have any questions, if you're on this journey, or you're thinking about this journey, or you just want to ask just because, don't hesitate to ask me any questions that you want to ask me. I will help in any way that I possibly can. We're all in this together. All right, y'all have a good day.